Morning, you guys, it's Karen. I thought I would come and just give you a quick video telling you where I'm at with my weight, what's happening food-wise, health-wise, and then I've got some videos I'd like to put on this channel which are Amazon favourites. I've got a big list of Amazon favourites, so the best of 2019 Amazon products, which I will get done for you. And I'm also going to do a video on the antibiotic resistance, and there's a really good supplement called serapeptase, which is really interesting. I'm going to look into that and hopefully do a video, but of course telling you what's going on with weight. So you guys were so nice about me being worried about my tummy, because I showed you my tummy in a video, but it was with these jogging bottoms on that I've got on. It wasn't with a tight fitting top like I've got on and with leggings. That would have been a completely different story. That was the point. I was saying that it looked much better. It didn't look quite as bad, but it can look very, very bad. Anyway, it was really encouraging hearing from you guys that you agreed with me, you know, that was a bit more flattering, and also you guys agreed that you've got to try and make yourself feel good, haven't you? So for me, the haircut was one of the things I did that was trying to sort of pay a bit more attention to myself. As it turns out, I don't like the haircut, but that's a whole other story. But this year I'm just going to be a bit more focused on, like, not a lot of the time I look at my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I can't wear that because that's a really nice top. I need to wear that either for a YouTube video or for if I'm going out to visit somebody. You know, I save all of my clothes and I'll just put something on that I don't really like, and that's not the right thing to do. So I'm not doing that this year. I'm going to wear things that I like. This top is from Zara. It's really, really soft. I thought it might be a bit too booby, which is if I don't kind of pull it up like that. It's not the most flattering, but it's not awful because it still sits out a bit here. And so I bought this from Zara along with another same kind of material. It's really thin jersey, really comfortable. So I bought another top like that, and yeah, that's the plan anyway, to just sort of pay more attention to my clothes, even though it's just me sitting in the house here. My weight, as you will have seen from the title, is 83, 83.3 I think, but I'm trying to keep it rounded up. So I think I was 81 point something before the holidays, so I've put on 4 or 5 pounds. I'm actually not mad at that, which might sound crazy because it's only 2 weeks, but for me that's actually not a huge amount. I have easily seen me put on 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and so to put on half of that, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that, especially because I wasn't careful in any way. You know, we had McDonald's, we didn't have a massive amount of takeaways. We mostly ate home cooked meals. We actually had a takeaway Friday night. We had an Indian because we normally have Asda curry, but I didn't order the right curry for Kev, and he was like, oh, I really fancied, I think it was a madras he wanted, so we ended up getting a takeaway. We said, you know what, we've not had a takeaway the whole holidays, let's have one. And we were going to go out, but we didn't. So, you know, we had a big Christmas dinner. I haven't had that much sweet stuff, but I have here and there bought a cake and gone like, you know, let's have a cake with our coffee. I've had snacks most nights, even if it's just a few Wotsits or things like that, you know, so I'm quite happy. I'm not surprised at that weight. I'm also not too depressed at being on a diet, if you like, because, and this is a diet, I've said before, I want to find a lifestyle change. I want to make a lifestyle change and find a healthy way of eating. But the more I try different things, and especially with this keto, I'm realizing that my biggest challenge is my taste. I don't have a healthy taste bud because, you know, there are people I know that struggle with weight. Like, for example, my mum, she struggles with her weight, but she loves vegetables. And I wish I loved vegetables. You know, I feel like if I loved vegetables, I wouldn't struggle so much, because certainly keto would be easier anyway. But life in general would be easier if I could replace the carbs with vegetables. But so my taste is a big challenge, and I'm not sure really what to do about that. But on keto, it doesn't seem to matter so much. There's so much I can eat and enjoy on keto. I don't feel restricted. And the other challenge for me is habit. You know, I feel like having a snack and a Diet Coke in the evening. Do you know, I thought Watson was there, and of course he's not here. I'm so used to him being here. He's been here for 2 weeks, but he's with the walker, and I suddenly thought, oh, that's Watson coming in. No, it's not. He's not here. Yeah, I'm so used to having a snack in the evening, whatever that may be. Even if I don't have a snack and a Coke or a Bacardi and Coke, I'll have a cup of tea and a cracker and cheese or something like that, you know, when I'm not on keto. And that's just a habit. I think that is just, it's a habit that I have because I don't like sitting still. If I'm awake, I'm generally doing something, and so that kind of occupies me. But that time in the evening is when I sit down and just watch an hour of TV with my husband, and I don't do that very well, just sitting still doing nothing. So I think my solution to that, we both said we're going to do our physio, because Kev's got physio for his back, I've got physio for my knees, for my head, etc, etc. We're going to use that as a time to do our physio, and I'll also continue doing my, you know, notes for YouTube and whatnot. So I am back on keto today. It will probably take until tomorrow to get into ketosis, so I would imagine today to tomorrow I will put on weight. I'm not sure if I'm going to look at my weight every day or not. I'm not really that bothered for this first week. I'll probably just check again next Monday. But the thing that will get me through this week is I've made some peanut butter keto fudge with collagen powder. All you need is peanut butter, collagen powder and sweetener. I used erythritol, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it's too delicious, but at least it's something that it's like a fat bomb, you know. Not that I necessarily think you need those, but you can have a little piece of it and it will fill you up, and it's really, really tasty. So that will get me through. I've got something sweet treat there. I've also got made some, they're not Parmesan crisps. I now use cheddar, and I just put little teaspoons onto a baking tray, stick it in the oven for 5 minutes at 180. And then I put some nigella seeds on, some black onion seeds, and they crisp up, and then you can just keep them in a tub in the fridge, and I can have them in the evening if I really want something. So on keto, it means I don't need to worry about, oh God, how am I going to avoid the snacks in the evening? There's things there, but I tend to feel more satisfied when I'm doing keto. So we'll see how that goes this week. My concern, as always with keto, is my cholesterol. So I will be keeping an eye on that and probably doing another cholesterol test in a month or something like that, and see, you know, what effect it's had on it. I'm going to be doing keto cycling, which in its true sense, you have one day off a week where you can eat carbs, but you should be sensible, and you should really stick to under 50 grams of carbs, whereby on keto you should be 20 grams or less. But I haven't been doing it like that, and I don't intend to do it like that, because it wouldn't make that much of a difference to me. If I'm going to have a day off and eat carbs, it will be to have things like spaghetti bolognese and, you know, the things that I miss when I'm on keto. So what I might do instead of just doing that every week is do that every fortnight, have one day off. I'll see how I feel each week, you know, see where I'm at and how my motivation is. I think that is all to update you on, weight-wise, health-wise. I'll leave the ingredients, etc. for the peanut butter fudge in the description of this video, because I think you guys would absolutely adore it. And hopefully I'll get around to showing you how to make it as well. It's so easy. You literally put the butter and the peanut butter into a saucepan, melt it, add the sweetener and collagen. I think you can put some vanilla essence in there if you want. Put it into a lined baking tray and stick it in the freezer. And it's just amazing. I actually am keeping it in the fridge now. It went in the freezer for 30 minutes and then I stuck it in the fridge. So, I didn't update you really on health. Everything's been really bad, to be honest with you. My bladder I had a good week with my bladder, and I've no idea why. Even my husband pointed it out. He said, you went to bed last night and you only got up once. And the reason he noticed that is because the week before that, I had literally been getting up 5 or 6 times. And by the sort of 4th or 5th time, I'm getting really annoyed because I'm so tired. I'm just about to drop off. And then I'm like, here we go again, you know. And he's normally still awake. I go to bed a lot earlier than him. And so it's been up and down with my bladder. My knees have been really painful, but I've also managed quite a few walks. So I'm chuffed with that. I really need to focus on getting my thigh muscles working this year. So I need to get back to the gym. I'm not this week. I'm not going to the gym. There's no plan for me this week to go to the gym because I bloody hate it. It's not something I enjoy. It's something that I endure. And so I know that this first week back is going to be all about filming and getting some videos up. And until that's done, I'll feel stressed, you know, so I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to go this week. Hopefully I'll go next week. And that will help my knees. But my head has been really bad and I'm not really sure why. I did miss an acupuncture appointment. I get acupuncture at the GP, which does help. And I had to cancel an appointment last minute because Watson was so ill. I needed to take him to the vet. So I've got another acupuncture appointment this week. And I could maybe do with going to the physio again because she does kind of manipulation that helps. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm hoping for a much healthier year for both myself and Watson because 2019 wasn't great, but I've got a good feeling about 2020. So yeah, that's you all up to date for now. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Happy New Year, and I will speak to you again soon.